Is it going so slowly?
Tori.
E.
What the heck is this?
Hello? How does it look? Is it capturing everything?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'll search murder. Oh no. Okay, blank. Interesting.
Interesting.
Let's.
You think it's murder? I think it's murder.
What?
Clearly it's murder. Clearly it's murder. What can I do to help? What can I do to help?
Is that the game echoing? This is helping us.
Yeah, that's me. But February, I mean, that was months ago. What's that got to do with Simon's murder?
That was months ago. That was February. Okay.
Yeah.
Note this.
Okay,
Mental
noting.
Who recorded like little clip bits of it?
Yeah, that's weird to have done this.
I didn't murder Simon.
I didn't murder
You've got
Simon.
it wrong. You've got the wrong person.
All right, like, case closed. I think.
I don't think she did it.
I don't think she did.
I'd like to speak to a lawyer now. Please. You have no murder weapon. You have nothing. And all these stories we've been telling each other. Just that. Stories.
Okay.
Okay,
Stories.
that's interesting.
I'm just out of curiosity.
Ooh, 8?
Oh, okay.
This is interesting.
Oh, I think we could also add. I probably should have searched Simon. We should have started it from the top, but let's go with stories.
Okay. Sounds weird.
There's like so many outfits.
I'm not
How
great
many
at
times did they
stories.
record it?
Yes. I read a lot as a child and watched lots of TV. Then the doll's house we had, we still have in the attic. It's kind of a fairy castle. We used to play up there and make up our own stories.
She said she wasn't good at making her own stories.
She said she wasn't good? Is that what
Yeah.
you said? I thought she said these stories that we were talking about are just
No,
stories.
she said, I'm not good at making up stories.
Sounds weird.
I'm not great at making up stories.
No, I wasn't listening.
We have to remember this, Josh. Oh, also, I should have opened the README first.
Oh, okay, sure. I think we kind of figured it out.
Yeah, introduction, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Database contains footage transferred from the existing homicide and serious crime tape archive at Portsmouth.
Portsmouth.
Sorry.
No, I wasn't correct. I'm just like, that's funny. Portsmouth.
It has been automatically sorted using our ASR technology. Each statement made by the interview participants is stored separately so they can be tagged for submission to court. Okay, that's kind of... The audio has been digitally stenographed, and the content of the testimony is attached to each clip. To retrieve a clip, type in a word. Yeah. You can store a clip at a session. Is there a limit? Also, if you wish to use additional tags, okay. Thanks, Police Information Technology Organization.
The PIT.
Okay, now really
Police
read me.
Information Technology. That's their acronym is PIT.
PIT. Hey, here's the database. I filed a Freedom of Information form to get your guest access. Everything seems to work. They transferred the videos off the original tapes in 1999, and then the Y2K thing hit, and they got mothballed. That's weird. No one has touched them since. I couldn't find the server with the detective's footage on. Possibly those tapes got damaged when the old archives were flooded in 1997. Sorry, 97. But figured this would be enough. Take your time. SB. SB is S for Simon?
Simon Belmont, the main character of Castlevania 1.
Oh, what are these? This was in the rubbish bin.
Isn't hack.info like a game for the PS2?
It looks like it. Oh, the cracker? Cyber Ghost?
Okay, Cyber Ghost is the cracker, apparently.
It's a classic two-player strategy for lunchtime gaming. Enjoy. What's this picture? Oh, that's creepy.
I don't like him. Cracks with class.
Oh, because it's like a little floppy disk here. That's kind of freaky.
I don't like
I
him.
don't like this glare.
No, the glare is whack. Oh, what do we have here?
Okay. Player one. Did you want to be player one? You should go. You're red.
No, you go. I don't think the player two. I think player two is going to probably be a robot, right?
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, and then okay.
I
No,
guess
this
it
is yeah.
What's this?
I don't like this. Okay, I don't
Anyway.
like this.
We're gonna solve a case. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Let's remember stories. I'm sorry. I want to know who's Simon.
Okay.
I think that's the best way.
Do you want to
start.
store any of these in a session first?
Well, I guess we should finish going through these then.
Fairy tales. Stories about lost princesses, evil witches, magical mirrors, and lost children. So you see, even before I knew the truth, I'd found it in those stories.
God, she just won't stop talking about stories, even though that's what we searched
No.
earlier. I mean,
It was just me and her. It was the name they were going to call their first child. They talked about it and were going to try when he came back. Florence's family had a history of firstborn girls, so they were convinced it was going to be a girl. It's hard to know if this is all true. These are stories I remember that I read when I was a child. Maybe I misread, maybe I misunderstood. Or
what?
sometimes it's hard to remember what happened last week.
What the fuck are you waffling about?
Yeah,
Let's
what
add
are
that to
you
session.
waffling about?
Because she mentioned like multiple things that we could refer to later.
I'm not sure where the dollhouse came from.
Man, the dollhouse in the
I
attic.
don't know if it was given to them or they inherited it. I mean, they wouldn't have had the money
This
to buy
guy
it.
die like death by
It was
dollhouse.
so
Is that the murder
huge. It must have been.
No, the
taken
murder
out to
weapon
attic in
wasn't found,
parts
so it's
and
probably in
reassembled up
the
there.
dollhouse.
Oh yeah, we should
It's a
search
beautiful
dollhouse
thing.
next. I feel.
Yeah.
Wallpaper to scale, little furniture, the lights work.
Wallpaper to scale is pretty
mirrors,
lit.
Beds,
Yeah, that's true.
TVs and pillows. We spent hours and hours playing in it, invented all these characters and families who lived there. We wrote paperwork from them all, passports, diaries, and gave them all really elaborate stories. Once, a moth got trapped in there. We'd left a light on. It was making the most horrendous noise. We tried to kill it, but it was tough. We ended up
Okay.
crushing it under a copy of the Arabian Nights.
What? Okay. You use the... Okay. Interesting.
Interesting.
Oh no, I played that one. Okay. Dollhouse. Have you ever made a dollhouse?
No, when I was a kid, I would have loved a dollhouse, but I mean, my parents wouldn't let me. I was a cis white male.
Oh. Well, I recommend it. It's kind of fun when you make like miniature houses, because
Yeah, I basically did the same thing with like WWE figures, where I remember I had like a Hell in the Cell like
oh,
mini
really?
thing, and then I would make them like play and do suplexes off the top and stuff. So
It's basically the
that's
same
the
thing.
same thing as a dollhouse, absolutely.
Anyway.
Anyway, back to this.
Oh,
Woman.
we could fill in the blanks too, I think.
Oh, we could add a tag.
I think that's...
Do you think so?
Yeah.
White, we would just put white woman on every single one.
What's the abbreviation? Like... Anyway.
I think it's like YT.
Yes.
Oh, that's what it is.
I inherited it from my parents, so it made sense to move back. Me and Simon.
Now where are
Back
we?
to old ways.
Oh, I have not been paying attention
The
to the
dates.
dates.
Yeah, that's
Reminded
big.
me of being a
I
girl.
remember something
The
about
dollhouse
in
in the attic.
February, so I think
Old
that's when the
things.
murder took place, possibly.
We didn't sleep in my parents' bedroom for a long time. We decorated it as soon as we moved in, but it was another year before we started sleeping there.
Did her parents die in there? Is that why?
I'm gonna add that because she said it was another year. So, oh,
It's like, it's interesting to think she went into the house, they moved into the house, but they didn't want to, like, touch the parents' bedroom for a while.
that's
So
true.
it sounds like they, like, got the house after they died, maybe.
Yeah, she inherited it.
recognized me from the window.
Ooh.
She told me
Is
to
this
come
March?
inside, and she hid me.
So this is
They
her.
had made the attic into a place where Hannah could play. It was a dollhouse.
Or not her.
She hid me up there.
Where were you hiding from?
No one else ever went into the attic. It was her place.
Well, in the attic.
No one else went into the attic. It was her place. Oh, did that work?
I think so.
Yeah. Check the other
This
one.
one. Oh yeah.
Okay,
it
cool.
did. Okay. Thoughts? What are you thinking right now?
What was she hiding from? Should we search hide? Run, maybe?
Yeah, let's finish this last dollhouse one, and we'll try that next.
The
Where's
legal
she
stuff was
hiding from
completed
in
very
March?
quickly.
Let's try
Hannah moved
hide.
back in with Simon. Eric gave
Okay,
Simon
who's
a week
Hannah?
off to help with the move. He
Who's Eric?
decorated, modernised wallpaper curtains. Hannah insists the attic be left as it was, dollhouse and all.
Should we look up Hannah?
Okay. I
Should
think
we
we
have-
should look up Simon.
Should we have a pen and paper?
Yes. Yes, that's happening. We need
Okay,
that.
here, I got a pen here.
Okay.
You want a pen or a pencil?
I would like a pen.
Okay.
Where's my notebook? Where's my little notebook? Oh, it's right here.
Silly goose. You're freaking silly. You better chill with all that silliness.
What?
I said.
Listen up. The pages that our nieces drew. Okay, ready?
Yeah. Do you want me on notes, or you want to be on notes?
You could do it. Since I'm kind of doing this, if you like,
Sure.
and then we could switch if you want. Or whatever.
How should I line this up? Should I just start with like a March? Should I put like a March section?
Do like a mini timeline section. It doesn't have to be the whole page, but maybe start because she said something about it happened back in February. So,
Okay.
And then
Yeah, let's just make a little calendar starting with January.
also I've noticed like 4, 5 possible outfits so far.
Yeah.
So I think there's like 5 separate interviews. We could probably just put that like in the bottom corner. We could probably just do like a quick notes section.
Yeah. So
That works, yeah.
it started.
That's I think possibly. She just said, but like there was a thing where she was like,
Or it happened, or something like that.
yeah,
February,
because she's like,
March
but that
is
was so
where we're
long
at.
ago. It happened in February. Or something.
And I'll just make a big March section.
You can use this page too if you like.
Yeah, I might. But let's
Oh, and we should do relationships now. We could-
Okay.
There's Eric, Simon, who I'm guessing is the victim, Hannah,
Yeah.
and
let's,
then this girl. I don't know her name.
Simon,
Wait, did we catch her name?
Hannah. Hannah seems
Eric.
like a big, important thing.
It seems like it's her house, right? Or, no.
She said it was her parents' house.
She asked nobody to go up into the attic, right?
Hannah did? Yeah.
I believe so. Here, I think it was.
Yes. I inherited it from my parents, so it made sense to move back. Me and Simon.
She inherited it from her parents, so it made sense to move back.
Okay.
Yeah, we just put her.
Oh yeah, it's her story.
It's her.
And Simon.
Making her dance.
Yeah. Okay.
And Simon.
So it made
Move
sense to
back.
move back. So she moved back
Simon.
from somewhere. Her and Simon.
Back.
When?
Me and Simon. Felt like going back to old ways before the pregnancy.
She was pregnant. Possible pregnancy.
Okay. Before the pregnancy.
Felt like going back to old
I
ways.
feel like Hannah's her daughter.
You think? Well, I don't know. I don't see how. Because why would Hannah be like, don't touch the attic?
Because she played with the dollhouse. That was her dollhouse she would play with up there.
Oh.
She just insisted on... Because when she says she insisted on, I think she means that she wanted it.
I guess. Okay. Maybe that's. I mean, that's
I'm
not
not
bad.
gonna write it
lead.
down. I think
No,
we gotta
but-
watch more.
Pregnancy reminded me of being a girl. The dollhouse in the attic. Old things.
Oh, okay. Well
We
then.
didn't sleep in my parents' bedroom for a long time. We decorated it as soon as we moved in, but it was another year before we started sleeping there.
She decorated her parents' room, but they didn't start sleeping in there?
Because her parents died.
I see. Okay, interesting. Oh, okay, we should put her, like, her parents somewhere.
Yeah, I put inherited house.
Oh,
We
cool.
know it's from parents.
I'm gonna put parents. What else?
Can you put more?
Oh, yeah. Hold on.
You put move.
It's only one tag.
You put a comma. There you go. I think that's right.
Sorry. What else? That was kind of it. I'll just mention Dollhouse again.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay. Interesting. Interesting.
Interesting.
Let's start with. Let's have move. Let's go on with the move. Is there anything? Ooh.
I want to know what she had to hide about.
Oh yeah.
The parents decided there would be a wedding. And after the wedding, Hannah moved in with his parents.
Hannah moved in with his parents?
So we were separated again. I stayed in the attic. It was hard. It's like I suddenly didn't exist.
What?
I would sneak out, but in case anyone recognized me, I started wearing a wig. Hannah and I would meet up in the park. I was trying to get pregnant.
I was trying to get pregnant. Wait, what?
But I couldn't. I mean, I couldn't do it with anyone we knew, so it was sex with strangers.
What?
Drunk guys I'd met in clubs, in parks and alleyways. I was 17.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was trying to get rid of that bar.
The
But
parents
now I gotta use the bar.
I am so
Okay.
lost. So she was trying to get pregnant with strangers.
At 17.
Drunk guys I'd met in
She was
clubs,
17? Oh.
Parks and alleyways.
I think. Wait, was that right? Did I read that right?
I was 17.
She was 17 trying to get
Okay.
pregnant with
Felt like I was
strangers.
being punished.
It felt like I was being punished?
But it was Hannah
She was
who
sneaking
betrayed us.
out from the attic?
It was Hannah who betrayed
Can't
us.
stop
I guess
me.
she felt betrayed by Hannah? Or maybe betrayal? Feelings of betrayal?
Yeah.
I had to stop when one of the guys gave me
I had to
STD.
stop when one of the guys gave me an STD.
When we met up, it was disturbing. For the first time, my reflection, she didn't look like me. She was fatter, flushed.
Who?
If anything, I was getting skinnier.
Who's this woman she said was fat or flushed?
I don't even know. Okay. She said...
She didn't look like
When we
me.
met up,
What?
it was
She was
disturbing.
fatter, flushed.
But she never said who.
No, I
Damn.
If
said
anything, I was getting
she.
skinnier.
Alright, so you're her and she's
I
she.
can't really look sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I put this here? Yeah.
We talked about what to do. Was it time to become our own people? I mean, that
Became
seemed
our
like
own
the right
people.
thing to do, but neither of us wanted it. We agreed that her and Simon would get their own place as soon as possible, and then I could move in. And that was the plan.
Her and Simon agreed.
What the
What?
fuck was that?
I don't understand. We're gonna actually have
Did you
to...
see that?
What?
There was a face that like actually
I
like
didn't see
bled
it.
in. Oh my
What?
god.
I'm scared. Wait, what? No, stop. Where?
It actually like a face right now started bleeding in and then faded out. Oh my
So
god, are
fucking
you
scary.
kidding me?
I didn't see it.
Oh my god, who the hell is Simon?
I'm so scared. Wait,
Should we-
I could catch it on this playback.
I think it's too late. I think
Hold
we're back.
on.
Oh wait. Yeah, you're pretty far back on yours. Look.
Oh my god! That's fucking scary.
Should we tag this,
Scary?
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 Okay, so if we search scary, we could bring that one up. Maybe that was a trigger? Do you think that was a trigger, or do you think that was just a amount of, like, videos we watched?
I don't know. I think it was just over a certain time, possibly.
Well, I'm angry now.
Well, I'm scared.
Then she told me she wanted to help more. She said I should move in with her. She would come clean with Simon about me. I was family. I couldn't have a baby in a bedsit. I told her I didn't want to tell Simon. Told her to wait for the time being.
Is Simon like her brother or brother-in-law? It sounds like a brother or brother-in-law.
Let's type in Simon.
Yeah, let's get some Simon.
Simon
Smith.
He works at Ernst Brothers Glass. They do windows, all kinds of glass.
Hold on.
So this is January, February, this is March.
Oh, I didn't even check the years.
April, May, June.
But she said this was before, like, the Y2K thing.
Oh my god, wait. 94, where are we seeing, like, 90-something else?
Well, yeah, it was saying, like, 1997 was when, like, that was, like, the introduction. It was in the README.
Alright,
We got years.
I think it's kind of like, I think labeling these months isn't helping.
Let's just start from scratch. Let's just start jotting down.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take, and then when we
It's
get
okay if it's messy.
if we get too much information, we'll transfer it into a new layout that keeps in mind how much we need. We're good.
Okay. He works at Ernest Brothers Glass.
They do windows, all kinds of glass.
Okay.
Okay, I guess I'll write that down.
Simon does more of the special work.
Windows, artistic things.
So he does like the crafting, it sounds like. He does like the mirror making and window features.
I don't know if that's gonna matter, but he's a specialist.
Yes. No,
He's
it
a
matters.
glass specialist. Okay.
Okay. Oh, I thought I saw something over here and I got scared. I'm just freaked out.
I am freaked out now as well.
Let's just watch these videos. I feel safe.
Simon is 6 foot, darkish blonde hair, average
Is
build.
this one of them? I don't think so.
He's clean shaven. If his beard grows, it goes ginger, so he shaves it. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with ginger hair.
Yeah, there is.
And border photo. They said a spring photo. This was taken last year on holiday in Rome. It's the best one I have.
Okay.
Okay, they're looking for Simon, or are they looking for Simon?
He might be missing?
It's the Rockington Arms. The Rock.
Okay, hold on. We're writing notes. Yeah, there is. Yeah, there is what? Sorry, it might be a little delayed. Hello, by the way.
It's the Rockington Arms. The Rock.
Okay,
This
you
is
good?
wild.
I'm fucking freaked out.
Yeah.
Ready?
It's
Yes.
the Rockington Arms.
Rockington
The Rock.
Arms. The
It's run by
Rock.
a nice couple.
Oh yeah, there is
Susan.
something wrong with gingers. You're
There's some
totally
other
right.
regulars.
Oh.
like Simon speak with, and the barmaid they're having sometimes, Helen. Peter says Simon had been in and had a few drinks.
Peter and Simon. Who the hell
There's
is
been a
Peter?
few anomalies. Oh.
Yeah, we
It's
had
the
like
Rockington
we had
Peter
it
and
looked like
Simon said
a woman's face like bleed into the screen for a second, and that was wild.
It's pretty scary. This was in June.
Okay.
Write down Pita.
Peter.
Pita?
I don't know. I feel like I'm not sure if he's gonna be important, but I'm gonna write down Peter.
Just in case. I'd rather add it to the notes.
Yes. There's an abstract one. No one uses it for very much. There's a printer so you can write letters on it. Simon sometimes plays games. You know, climb the tower, save the princess. That kind of thing.
Okay, Simon's a gamer. He's a certified gamer.
Right, gamer.
Gamer.
I'm gonna put
Got
gamer
it.
tag. Gamer.
Okay.
Okay.
He's a glass expert. He's a gamer.
Simon isn't the type.
He
to
must
run
be
off
missing.
So, yeah,
or do
possibly
anything
missing.
crazy. Someone must have done something to him, or there must
Or
have been some
murder.
kind of accident. So what do we do next?
It sounded like she wanted to be with Hannah. That's why,
That left light, I feel like, started
Yeah, doesn't it look like it's moving?
Yeah, has it? I don't feel like it's been flickering, but maybe it's just because I'm paying attention.
Oh, is this because it's a monitor, right? So that means there's somebody. I don't know. I'm freaking out, dude.
It looks like the lights are glowing way more than they were before.
I'm fucking freaking out.
Maybe this is normal.
I don't know.
I think I'm just hyper analyzing everything
I
now.
am. Oh, she's Hannah.
Your name?
It's palindrome.
It's a palindrome.
It reads the same backwards as forwards. It doesn't work from Lyric though. It's not quite symmetrical, but well.
Does she have multiple personalities?
Sorry.
I guess.
Hannah Smith. I live at 31
Hannah
Gladstone Street.
Smith. Wait.
Okay, Simon was Simon Smith, so they must be by blood, somehow related.
Okay.
She mentioned that Hannah betrayed her when she was 17.
And she doesn't play. She doesn't. She doesn't. Sorry, I'm so scared. This is a new outfit. Does she?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does she have multiple personalities then?
It has to be, yeah. This feels completely different. But yeah, Hannah, I think palindromes for a name suck because you can't have like a child and
Wait,
then
Eve? Who's
make
Eve?
them your name backwards. Joke complete. Sorry.
Okay.
Bro, she's tripping.
And she only got this way because she mentioned Eve and poor Simon.
Poor Simon. So she must have known, I guess, what happened to him.
What's up?
Eve.
Okay.
Maybe she's talking about the female rapper.
The EV.
Yes. My name is Hannah Smith. Oh.
Oh, polygraph.
Sorry.
What? Mistake? Let's type a mistake.
Wait,
Because I was.
did she say her name was Hannah Smith and it said it was incorrect because she's a different personality? Is that why?
I'm guessing. It's a plain mistake. That makes sense.
Mistake.
Across the road, where my parents first lived there, was a midwife called Florence. When Hannah was born, I was born at the same time. The midwife was there to help. I'd been throttled by the cord, probably wrapped around my neck by Hannah. The midwife told my mother I was
Is
dead.
she an identical twin?
But I wasn't.
I don't know.
She wrote all this stuff in a diary. Amazing what people will admit to on paper.
What? How do you even? Ah!
That's scary. I don't like that.
Stop doing that. I think we should type in Eve.
Well, my friend Eve. I mean, she was a friend from when I was a kid. And she was always more popular with the boys, and I used to hate her for it. I mean, really hate her sometimes.
I don't even know what that meant. Okay.
Yes. We'd fight. We fought on the beach once, and I held Eve's head underwater. There was no one else around. We got
Okay.
far into the beach.
So she has murderous and
I held her head
murderous
under,
blood in her.
and I kept it up.
Okay. We don't know who Eve is yet.
I just wanted to kill her and watch her drown. But that was it. It was just a moment. We made up afterwards. It was a love-hate relationship.
That's not normal. That's not normal.
What's tripping me out is she said Hannah. She referred to Hannah as a man.
Before, yeah.
So the main character referred to Hannah as a man.
A police
But
station.
this person was saying that they were Hannah.
Yeah. When I was young, we ran away on my birthday.
Which we.
Bob Dylan was playing in London.
She likes Bob Dylan.
She walked Bob Dylan up that stage.
In 1997.
The taxi driver we paid to drop us off. I mean, we'd saved money, pinched a bit here and there to pay for the fare. He was suspicious because we
I'm
were
thinking
so
multiple
young, so he
personalities. I was
called the
thinking
police.
like for a second maybe
So
that
they
would be
came,
Kind of
picked
like,
us up and
twins,
took
but
me
no,
back to
that doesn't.
Portsmouth.
I don't like that
My mum picked me
idea.
up from the station. But I blamed everything on my friend Eve. So my parents let me
I
off.
think Eve is another personality. She blamed her.
Write that down. Write that down.
Is Eve the one that wants to kill people?
My mother called
Is
me
the main
Eve.
character the one that wants to cut?
What was that?
My mother called me Eve.
What the fuck does that
So
mean?
what's her name? Okay.
What the fuck does she know about cameras?
Okay, so Eve. Okay.
Oh my god, oh man. Oh man.
Mother. Let's type in mother. Let's go with mother.
Woo doggy, 4 new clips.
Oh my god.
Okay. There's a girl and she's staring out of the window. She's sad. She's trapped. She's here. She's looking out the window because her mother won't let her out.
Okay. Okay.
It's Rapunzel. The story starts when she's born. Mother Gothel, a witch, takes Rapunzel from her parents and keeps her locked up in this tower. Rapunzel gets pregnant by the prince, and Mother Gothel is furious, so she cuts off her hair and throws it. Actually, her hair's already short here, so that's already happened.
What?
She throws her into the wilderness, and Rapunzel is reunited with the prince, who's blind.
Should we type
But
in like?
she kills him with her tears, and so it's a happy ending. Is that too much?
It is too much. Oh, it scared me.
I think white shirt over there on the right. That's Eve because she said my mother named me Eve.
Yes. So she's the murderer.
There was another, but there's another girl that said, "My name is Hannah," and then said, "Oops," like it was wrong.
Like Hannah Smith.
Yeah, she said
Hannah Smith
Smith
is not right.
said, "Oof."
I would have been a good mother. I was young, but I would have been a good mother.
Right. Okay.
She was a girl, by the way, the baby. We were going to call her Sarah.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
Simon wanted to call her Ava after his nana. But I
Okay,
didn't want to
Simon.
have a symmetrical
Okay.
name.
So she tried to get pregnant with Simon, is what I'm understanding, because Simon wanted to call her Ava.
Yes,
So
and I think it's
Simon-
because Simon liked Hannah because. No. She said the main character said, or the main character, one person that we saw first said that she was sneaking out to meet with Simon. Oh no.
With
Yeah.
well, probably
no,
with
no,
him.
no. She was sneaking out to meet with Hannah. How does she sneak out to meet with Hannah?
I don't quite understand that. That was phrased weirdly.
But who was the one that said they were sleeping with random men? Couldn't be someone they knew.
Well, we
Why
have
couldn't it be?
Ava after his...
But
actually. I think
I just don't understand why.
was it this one?
No. It was just me and her.
When they say escape the attic, do
Eve
they
was the name
mean
they were going to call their first
the
child.
head?
Well, Eve was
They
gonna.
talked
Wait,
about-
Eve was going to name what was the name they were going to call their
The
first
name they were going
child?
to call their first child. They talked about it, and I'm going to try when he came back.
Okay, so is she talking in like the sense that it's? Wait, what? Eve was the name they were going to call her because she's Eve, right? So
First child.
she's referring
They
to
talked
Simon and
about
Hannah
it,
right now.
Where
I'm
she's
going to try
not?
when he came back. Florence's family had a history of firstborn
She's in a
girls, so they were
Florence,
convinced it was going to be a girl. It's hard to know if this is all true. These are stories I remember that I read when I was a child. Maybe I misread, maybe I misunderstood. Or... Sometimes it's hard to remember what happened last week.
Oh, that would make a lot more sense too. Honestly, so. Okay, let's type in, what was it, Sarah?
And
her name?
or Florence.
Florence's family was.
Who the hell is? Oh my god.
Florence took me home with her. Mother hadn't been expecting twins and had a healthy baby. I guess she was just happy for Florence to clean up. Take away the evidence that this was anything but a happy occasion.
Okay.
Florence raised me in her home. I never left it. She kept me out of sight.
Okay,
Florence is a-
raised you?
Florence raised me in her home.
Did they trap her in the attic?
It wasn't odd for people to see a midwife with a baby, carrying in supplies, washing nappies, that sort of thing.
So
I
she
know, you're
their
different.
daughter, or they said because they were gonna name
I
her
grew
Eve,
up
and
looking
is she
out
like
of my
that's me?
window
I don't know.
and seeing her.
I think she was referring to Hannah, her other personality.
Oh,
And then
I don't
and
understand
Simon.
anything. I'm like lost. Let's keep going.
And seeing she keeps referring to seeing someone outside the
Seeing
window.
her across the road.
Who's outside the window?
Seeing
Type
her.
out. Can we type out? Right? Mystery woman out window? Somewhere? Thank you.
Seeing her
Across the road.
across the road.
I doubt the house interior matters right
I
now.
thought it was like a reflection in the mirror.
I thought it was like a reflection in a mirror.
Oh.
Oh, she was me. Oh, well,
So
there you go.
right, they have.
Ah, what the fuck?
Oh, it's flashing red now. I don't like that.
Don't like that. Don't fuck with me. Okay, sorry.
Florence was a warm, kind person,
Oh, okay, so no.
but she was broken, I guess. When I found her diary, I also found a biscuit tin with other stuff in it. Older papers, letters, that kind of thing. Her story was in there.
Her story.
Oh.
I
That's the
never
name of the
spoke to
game.
her about it. I was far too young to really understand, I guess. I just put it together later, once I was older. She had loved children, planned to have a large family,
She had loved children.
but her husband died
So
in
she
the war.
passed.
Husband died in the war.
And that was back when you married for life. She never felt like she could marry again.
Oh, that's sad.
Isn't that strange? She was a widow from her 20s. But, I mean, I guess it was different then.
True.
You know, you married for life and she felt she could never marry again. I guess it was harder, a war widow.
Oh, yeah.
I
Either
bet.
dead. I don't know, maybe there was more to it than that. I don't really know.
Okay.
Can you click the blue one
Right
down
here.
there? Okay, that's
Yes.
94. That's
I
still
inherited
94.
it from my parents, so it made sense to move back. Me and Simon. Felt like going back to old ways before the pregnancy. Reminded me of being a girl, a dollhouse in the attic, old things.
Maybe we should type attic.
We didn't sleep in my parents' bedroom for a long time.
We did. I
We
thought we did
decorated
that
it as soon
already.
as we moved in,
Oh, I
but
guess we
there
did.
was another year before we started sleeping there.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's
That was 94.
June, and then white shirt is March.
Yeah, it looks like March 94 as well.
Okay, I mean, where do we go from here?
Let's see. We got Florence.
I think Peter and Eric are red herrings. I don't think that's anything.
I agree.
I think that's just flavor and detail.
I agree. Maybe though.
I think Hannah.
It might have information like just unrelated though. Let's just try Eric, cause.
Oh, that's all new.
Okay, well let's come back to Eric. Let's February. There's
There's an R in there. It's February.
February. Please don't make fun of me. I knew that. Okay, there's a new one.
Well, I don't know.
She just screams.
No, I would fucking
I had against something, that's why I was speeding. And that wouldn't have been noted on my timesheet.
Oh,
This is January.
But I really can't remember back to February.
back to February. So this happened in February '93. I'm guessing.
93 till infinity?
Because she said it didn't happen because this is January.
I probably
So
had
it would
go
have
back
to
and
be
get something,
February
that's
of
why I was speeding.
1993. Okay.
And that wouldn't
I
have
don't
been noted
know though. I mean,
It would have been noted on my timesheet?
let's have her work. Maybe there's work.
Okay.
A mobile phone? Yeah. Well, they have one for the glaziers, but it's only for work. can't remember the number. Oh, it's in the kitchen. I saw it plugged into its charging cradle.
To its charging cradle.
Okay, that's nothing. Probably,
Yes,
I mean, of
there's
course,
a
there's probably a
car
lot in
share,
there. I don't know.
Yeah.
Cavalier. And a van
We
we use
should.
for work. It's owned by Eric, but we look after it.
Owns a van? Okay.
Both of
Owned
them
by
are
Eric.
parked in the street. I'm not sure about the keys for the van.
Wait, what was that? I'm sorry, hold on. To type I keep saying type because I'm typing.
Lent van.
Your owns van.
I'm not
Yeah.
sure about the keys for the van. I can look for you when I get back.
No, keys are missing. Okay, interesting.
Well, I don't know if they're missing, but they're somewhere. It just hasn't been used.
missing.
I'm not sure what Strange would be, but he hasn't been acting odd.
How strange
He's
would
been busy at work, but nothing too stressful.
I wonder if this is Eve as well.
Should we
What was
search
this one
Eve?
again?
A mobile phone?
We asked if she had a phone.
Well,
She said
I
it's
have
just
one
for
the
work.
Glaciers, but it's only for work.
Lazier. Okay. Let's.
Did we
What
ever
was
look
that?
up? Did we look at Simon? Did we look up all of Simon? I don't think we did.
Let's do that, I guess. I thought we
No, we did. We did. Okay. So she seems to be.
Oh, we only have access to the. Oh, I see. Okay.
Let's do. What do those settings do anything next to search? What are those?
Oh,
Oh, that's history. Oh, that's nice. Okay, Simon was first. Damn. Oh no.
Well, murder was
I-
first. This is
yeah.
the most recent.
Sorry, yeah,
I read
yeah.
that. Yeah, you're good. Should we go back to stories? How,
Maybe we should search.
Eve again?
We did attic, right?
Apparently we did not.
Let's do attic. I
I
think
agree.
attic is good.
I think that's the place where all the trauma happened.
Okay,
This one's
there's one
new.
in there. This is from.
Could the hairs
June.
have come from somewhere else? I mean, could they... We have a lot of dolls,
Dolls,
in
let's
the
put
attic.
dolls too.
There's a Rapunzel doll with long blonde hair. Could they
Right.
have come
Rapunzel
from
doll.
there?
Okay. Let's do dolls. We should check out Contradiction. I would love to try it. That's only one. Maybe doll.
I love FMV stuff. Wholeheartedly. I really do. It's good stuff.
Sorry.
Should we search Eric?
I mean, we have a lot of Eric.
Should we get it? Should we get it going?
Do it.
We apparently
He's
found
wearing,
one.
a shirt.
She's talking about Simon.
It's a blue turtleneck
Eric.
shirt.
Well, we don't know yet.
Well,
I mean,
possibly. I don't know.
He has a watch. It's a really nice one. That was a gift
Wow.
from his boss, Eric.
yes, Eric is
Has
Simon's
coat.
boss.
A long grey duffel coat, like Paddington Bear. He would have taken that with him. It's not in the house.
Eric is Simon's boss?
She just said it. Yeah, this is the
Oh.
first thing she said. That makes
So-
sense why they got the truck, or the
Friday
van lent from
We had
Eric.
an argument.
Mm-hmm.
He left. On Saturday, he didn't come back. I waited all day. He was supposed to go help Eric out with something on the Saturday afternoon. They had a job, but he didn't show. So Eric was ringing on the phone. I checked at The Rock, that's our local.
The Rock.
He said
Let's
they'd
check
seen him on the
map.
The
Friday
Rock.
night, but not since. He still wasn't back this morning. It just isn't like him at all. Still not back by dinner time. It's getting dark again. So I decided to come see you. His parents haven't heard anything either.
Okay. Interesting.
Yes, that would be in his wallet. It's a Visa, a silver one. He doesn't like to spend money he doesn't have, so
He's swiping them
he usually
visas.
pays with cash. But Eric convinced him to get one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
forward.
so he's trying not to swipe them visas. Okay.
Simon is frugal.
Frugal.
Eric was like an uncle to him. They were pretty close. They spend a lot of time with each other, especially when they have to go to conferences. Have you met his wife, Diane?
Diane.
Diane might
Okay,
be some.
interesting.
Okay, I think that they did that on purpose.
What did we say to
Wife Diane.
The Rock?
The Rock. Maybe something about The Rock.
Oh, I don't like why the light's flickering. It's freaking scaring me.
I mean, I guess The Rock. You've spoken to everyone there.
Everybody knows The Rock.
Someone must have seen where he went. don't know. So many things could have gone wrong.
So he went missing
Okay.
in 93,
It-
I guess?
No, no one has been in the last few weeks. We had a plumber come in 3-4 weeks ago. Simon knew from the rock.
Okay.
Okay. Rock seems like a miss. There was only 4 and they didn't
Maybe we should
seem...
have rock. Just no.
Okay.
Okay. What else?
Did we type Eric?
Diane. We did.
Okay.
I think. I'm pretty sure we did.
Diane. We had something else we were thinking.
The rock. There's a couple Dianes.
She has a guitar in that last one?
Diane is really
What?
nice. She helps out with the Glaziers, organises the Christmas party, that sort of thing.
I think
They
the
have 2
Glaziers.
kids.
That's probably
really
the next
sweet
one. Yeah.
kids. She used to look out for me when I worked there.
That's nice of her.
She said she worked there.
Yeah, that's Simon's watch. It was a gift from Eric. He got it this year. It was a wedding anniversary gift.
Oh,
Steel.
we could have wedding too.
It would have been
Yeah.
Diane who
I
chose it.
think we should also
She
type
has really
hiding
nice
or
taste.
hide.
Okay, wedding, hiding,
That time,
and then Glaziers.
you must eliminate me. I was in Glasgow then.
Oh, interesting, interesting.
Not really. He would go to the pub. He had his drinking buddies there, but no one ever really came back to the house. Sometimes Eric, his boss, and his wife would come over for dinner. That would be us returning the favour. Diane is a really good cook, into her trendy ingredients.
Let's go.
Trendy.
And the last time Simon cooked something off MasterChef, he got the recipe off Seedfax, and I did my Lloyd Grossman bit, commenting from the sidelines. I had to find fennel from the supermarket. Have you ever eaten fennel?
Yeah, actually, fennel is kind of cool.
Alright, that didn't seem like too much. I'm sure I missed something.
I
Simon and
think that
Eric
was just
gathering?
going in for
No. Can't
giving
do
more
with the
detail.
gathering. And they get on so well.
Why do you have a guitar? Why are they
Was it
letting you
something to do with work? Maybe Simon was being too much of a perfectionist.
search a guitar after this?
Isn't it? You should ask Diane.
We're asking you. Okay.
Um,
First things first. Glaziers. Let's just try that.
okay.
I don't know what that means.
I did. Well, we met when we were 17, both working at the Glaziers.
What's that
She
mean?
met somebody when she was 17.
But the
working at
head
the
keeps
Glaziers.
moving. There's like a head here that's like moving in, and it freaks me the fuck out. Ah,
Oops.
We
You're
couldn't
scaring
afford our
me.
own place. Simon dropped out of school, went full time at the Glaziers.
he's a dropout.
That was Eric's generosity. We moved in with his
Okay.
mum and dad. They had a spare room for us and the baby if it came. It was a nice change, time to myself, living there for those months, full of hope.
This was moving into with Simon's. Wait, was it Simon's?
School, went full time at the Glaziers.
Oh, wait, Eric's?
Eric's generosity that
Spare
Simon
room
got the
for
job.
Us.
I see. Okay, so yeah, they moved in with Simon's parents.
Okay.
No, everyone loved Simon.
Everyone.
He's a glazier, he doesn't have much money.
Simon.
I don't know.
I don't know what a glazier is either. I don't know.
What?
She just said I don't know.
Um,
What else was it?
Hide. Hiding.
There's only one. Oh no.
let's see.
I'm scared.
Mother wanted me to grow my hair long, but I kept cutting it myself. I wanted to look like my reflection. She always had short hair when she was little. Mother would hide the scissors, but I would find a way. Cut it with a bread knife, something like that.
You can, what? Oh, cutting your hair
My
with a brush.
reflection would always
That would
leave
take
her
like
house.
an hour.
We'd
Hours.
go on adventures, but I never could. Mother taught me at home, and I had books and TV.
She's homeschooled, possibly.
TV
Let's
was
say home.
magical.
She mean.
But it was only
No,
on when
they
it wanted to
can't.
be, so I spent a lot of time reading books.
So So
Her
she...
reflection had short hair. I noted that. She mentioned her reflection.
What's
The
up with her
girl
reflection?
across the... Ooh. Ooh. Let's go.
Silverleaf? No. He normally silvers them properly. This mirror, it's supposed to look antique.
Oh, they
The
put this in front
reflection
on
isn't as
purpose.
good. It's the perfect mirror for someone who doesn't like to look at their own reflection.
Okay, I think that was purposely in here.
Yes. The first time we saw each other, it was strange.
Whoa.
We both realised at the same moment, I think. We must have seen each other before, but there was
We
this
just have twins after
instant.
this. Because I don't think...
Yeah, maybe
it
it
seems
is.
like-
First
This is now
realised
starting to sound
Do you
like
think
twins again.
she had like a twin across the
The reflection
road?
was staring back. I think I was 5.
I don't think that's right. That doesn't sound right.
My reflection was wearing a party hat and waving. I knew what party hats were from books. And it suddenly occurred to me, today must be my birthday. I waved back and we just spent ages waving at each other and sort of copying each other's movements.
Oh.
Okay, that was at her 5th.
Oh.
That was at her 5th birthday.
Interesting.
5th birthday. She met her reflection.
I wanted to see my reflection. I thought that if I touched her, something would happen. We would become one.
This is
One
weird.
girl.
One girl.
The fairy tale was over, the witch was
It's a
dead,
fairy tale too.
and I'd be restored to my rightful place.
What? So the witch is her mother the witch?
It sounds like, let's say witch. No.
No.
What was the
Okay.
other thing?
We had 5th birthday or birthday. I feel like birthday is big.
Let's just do birthday. That covers all. Yeah, look at that.
Oh,
Do we?
come on.
Hold on one sec.
Hold on.
Can
Hold
you
on.
turn on the light? Okay, we can watch one video.
Yes, that's my birthday. Not one of the big ones, but I guess you can see that.
There you go.
Thank you. She had a birthday. Thank you.
It's like
It was
3rd
my
birthday.
like you said.
Dude,
We were going to have a
Parasite
meal at
Eve has so
home.
many ties
We
with
had
this.
our meal.
Oh, yeah.
He gave me his present. I guess I didn't like the present.
What?
What was the present?
I guess I didn't like the present.
We should look a present and then
Present.
Well,
Oh,
yes.
twin.
We found out on my birthday.
on my
I
birthday.
told him I was pregnant.
Oh, you told him
This
she
is
was pregnant.
this is really interesting. All right, pregnancy, wedding.
From when I woke up. Okay.
No further words.
I woke up. Simon was
Get
already
up.
up. And he made me
Get up.
breakfast of Eggs Benedict. We
Ooh,
both had to go
egg
to work, so we
Benedict.
saved presents till later. I got to work, had some birthday cake. Children sang me happy birthday.
Children. She works with children?
The birthday
The
meal was a
children sang me happy
takeaway.
birthday.
Was she a teacher?
And Simon gave me his
Or
present.
like a
which I didn't
babysitter?
mind. And after that, we talked about the baby. Turned into a big argument. Simon left.
On my birthday,
It's
of course.
furious.
Simon
I wanted to
left.
get as far away as I could and get some space to think. So I left.
Now, oh God, why does she seem like the mother and Eve is like the daughter?
Okay.
That doesn't seem right though. Also,
Hmm.
earlier it said like someone was when she said she was taken in.
A Florence? Like
she was
Florence,
taken in by
a midwife.
Florence?
It seems like Florence was a parental figure, is what I could gather.
She had,
I
was
think.
Florence the one that had a child, considered naming it Eve, raised Eve.
I don't think so. I
her
think that
home?
was either her, Hannah. So Eve or Hannah. And so, you look so confused, Josh. I wish you guys could see this right now, but Josh's like head vein is like fucking pulsating. Here, let me push that back in for you.
Yeah, please. Oh, there we go. There we go.
There you go.
And we're back.
But I think either if this is the twin theory or if this is like multiple personalities.
Do you want to take some notes? Do you want your own little page or do you want to scratch on this for a second?
Here, can I just exit out? I hate hanging out on this screen
Yeah.
because I feel like something's just gonna fucking
I'll
jump
keep an eye out for it.
Five Nights at Freddy style.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah, I think. Do you want to switch spots? Can I write notes for a bit?
Do you want to? Yeah.
Yeah, that's not cool. All right.
You are a much better note taker than me.
Really?
Yeah.
No, that's not true.
You're not going to be able to
That's
read
not
half
true.
of my notes.
Yeah, I'm looking at them right now. And
Sorry, I was scratching them down really fast, and since we made sections, I made them really small.
Well, that's what I was saying. I'm sorry. Let's just scrap that. Like.
So let me show you for a second here.
No, I think I understand. This is kind of
this
possibility.
was a fully just.
This was the timeline idea, and then we're like, no, that's not working.
The
So
timeline
we
idea
scrapped it.
didn't work. I feel like what would work better is maybe, because we could see kind of personalities a
We
little
need
bit.
quick note shots. So, twins is what we need to look up next.
Oh, here, let me show you. That's right here in the middle.
Oh,
That's this.
gotcha. Okay. Present, wedding. Okay.
Present, wedding.
We didn't watch
we
this
did one
one
of
yet.
these. Okay, ready?
Yeah, I'm gonna put midwife. Here.
All right, I feel way more at
A
home
week
now.
or so ago. It would have been the Saturday before my birthday. You know, I get like that on the weekends, have a lie-in, then want to get up and blitz the house.
Okay.
We should type blitz.
Sorry. Wait. How
What
did you get the thing to pop up? Is it?
Oh, you just click it. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Sarah,
And
when
then
I click it when it
oh,
went.
exit on the
Oh,
page.
it's just really short. That's why. I was like, what the hell is lion? But then I realized that she's British. She's talking about a nap.
Oh yes, yeah. So birthday. Let's type. You said, yeah, wedding.
You think we should go with wedding?
Yeah. First it was her birthday,
Ah,
then it's her
Tua.
wedding.
Here we go.
Wait, what?
It's the worst meme.
It kind of.
It's basically like saying Skibbity Rizzler. Just go to Haktua.
All right.
All right.
Who?
White women. It's just hard not to go into the tags and just type white
She's
woman.
not. She's British.
I guess you could call it that, but
I know, I was gonna say.
both happy to get married. It was a beautiful wedding. We had our first dance to Come Back and Stay. I'm not sure if that's a good wedding song, but I loved it. I chose it. I mean, it was genuinely our first dance. We'd never danced together before.
Okay.
It was probably awful to watch, but I enjoyed it. It felt like it was just me and Simon for that moment. Just the two of us.
You and I. You know what I'm talking about? Just the two of us.
We can make it if we try.
Wait, is this important? Southeast Constabulary. Southeast, probably. No, I don't think any. What's DB checker? We open that?
I don't even know. No, what is that? Database checker?
Oh, this is all the stuff we've seen? Wait,
Oh, interesting.
wait, what is that? What's yellow? Why is
I-
one of them yellow?
I don't think we.
Oh, is
completed
that one missing? Is that the one missing one?
Oh, or that too. Okay. Interesting.
Okay.
Huh.
That's
We can have that
interesting.
open, because then we can refresh it whenever. And there's a clock too. Open that.
Let's look at the clock. That's
Oh.
cute. I like
Put that
that.
at the corner.
Yeah, let's put that up here.
It makes it less scary, but the glare kind of blocks it. Yes, the two of us, and then we could just put that.
Oh.
I love games where you have to manage windows. That's why I like Kingsway a lot.
Yeah.
Something about